confession to make. We got rid of the stud. Look, dude, it was just falling out and it was a pain in the butt to like try to keep in. So we have a hoop now, but it's kind of like a stud and a hoop. I don't know. Besties, welcome back to my channel. Peep the new intro. I decided to change it up a little bit. I like it a lot better. So I asked you guys to send me in questions that you were afraid to ask girls, and now as a professional female, self-claimed of course, I'm going to be answering those questions for you here today. You can bring on the applause now. Okay, never mind then. If you're a brand spanking new to my channel, hi, my name is Chloe and I am in fact your new best friend, effective immediately. You know, I would personally suggest, hitting that subscribe button. I mean, if you don't, both sides of your pillow are gonna be warm tonight. It's scientifically proven, so maybe consider doing that before that happens. So without further ado, let's get a move on. We're gonna start off with a bang. This first question asks, do girls poop? No, I'm hoping evolution will kick in about 200, 300 years to actually give us girls booty holes, because sometimes it can be a lot. It's a lot to keep in. Okay, next question. Why does height matter? Height is simply a preference. Unfortunately, it's not really a lot that you can control. I sincerely apologize that you cannot grow taller or get shorter if you want to. Totally my fault, by the way. I hope you can forgive me for that. But really, dude, like it's a preference. And some people take their preferences so seriously to the point that if you do not fit their preference, they will not pay attention to you. In fact, they might even like ostracize, aka exclude you. And it sucks. And I know a lot of girls that are like into wicked tall guys. Dude, like I'm 5'3". If you're above maybe 5'9", I will literally either have to like crane my neck up to look at you, or I'll need a step stool, whatever's readily available for me. So I don't know. I personally do not think it matters, but to other people that do think it matters, it's merely a preference, I promise. Next up, how do I ask someone to walk with me because I'm scared of getting kidnapped? So I'm speaking on this question from like a college campusy perspective, but if you ask literally anyone to walk you home, 9 times out of 10, or even 9.5 times out of 10, if that's even possible, they will literally go out of their way to walk you home because they know how, dangerous it can be. If you're ever in that little pickle of a situation, just ask literally anyone. I remember at my old campus, we had this thing where if no one could walk you home, you could call like a certain like campus police number and they would literally send a car out to drive you to the front door of your dorm. Like, how cool is that? I'm literally moving on campus in like August to my new school, and I don't know if they have something like that, but if they don't, they should. Next question, what do girls find attractive or cute? That, my friend, is another preference question. I can tell you some very, very general things. We like when you smell good. Like, we like when you put on a little bit of cologne every now and then, you know what I mean? It's a thing. That has to be proven somewhere. I also like someone who actually has a sense of humor and doesn't have full-on moldy Funyun, crusty Cheeto energy. But that's just me. I mean, some people like that stuff. Some people are weird. Okay, next question. I'm not fat or ugly, but why do I always feel like I am? I have a theory about this, and I really think it's because of how girls are portrayed in the media. I mean, I really think like when you're scrolling through social media, right? The girls that are portrayed are mainly these like thin girls. And while that body type is completely fine, that is the literal beauty standard. So like if you aren't that, which I feel like most girls aren't, I could be completely wrong about this. So like if they're not the size that's portrayed in the media, like they're gonna feel like they're this ugly human being, this ugly wrench. Wrenches are beautiful. I gotta give some justice to wrenches. Wrenches are a very beautiful mechanic tool, but that's probably why. It's probably just, you're seeing stuff on the social media. Jeez, I'm such a boomer. You're seeing stuff on social media that isn't you. Like, you're seeing stuff that isn't your body type. Next question, does size matter? Oh, honey. It's not about the size of the wave, it's about the motion of the ocean. Do tampons hurt going in / are they uncomfortable? So no, they don't hurt going in. I would say only put in a tampon if you're like on your heaviest day, because putting in a tampon on like a day where you're dry is just not it at all. It's also easier to take out because I feel like if you like become dry while the tampon's in, it hurts like a literal to get out. And the second part of the question, are they uncomfortable? They're not uncomfortable, but they're just like something to get used to. I mean, I remember when I first learned, I was in like the 5th grade when I got my first period. I literally got it like in the winter time, so I didn't even have to worry about putting tampons in. But then summer came around and I could wear swimsuits and stuff. My my mom decided it was time to teach me how to put a tampon in. I did not want to, and the first couple of times I actually put it in sideways like this. So that's not the right way, but obviously once you put it in the right way, it just kind of feels like you have something in there at that point. It's just something you have to get used to though. I don't even wear tampons anymore. Next question. What is the best way to tell a close friend that you like them? I would get them in a place that kind of private. I mean, you can do it in a public place, but I would say do it in a place where you're not able to be interrupted by others, I guess, or other things or whatever. I would do this in person too. I wouldn't just do it like over the phone or over text or something. I would really do this in person to show that you genuinely care about this person. I find that people actually respond better if you do it in person. And then when you're with the person, you can just be straight up, tell them how you feel. Straight up, now tell me, do you really wanna love me forever? Honestly, the worst thing that could happen, man, is that they just tell you that they don't like you back in that way. Hopefully they do, but if not, that's also okay. It happens. It's happened to me. It's happened to a bunch of people I know, so I totally understand that. Next question. Why do some girls think popularity matters? I really think this is a self-esteem thing. Like if someone has low self-esteem, they will literally do whatever it takes to get some type of validation from people. In other words, like trying to enhance their popularity. I don't know though, because obviously popularity doesn't matter. I actually just told a story about my personal experience with the popular girls in my school. And I remember way back when, like I definitely cared about popularity because really I didn't know better. Like I feel like some people just don't know better and they think that popularity is gonna like get you everywhere. But I think it's a self-esteem thing, and I also think it's like a status thing. If you grew up around people that really cared about where they stood in like society, I feel like you're more likely to care about popularity. I could be completely wrong about this. This is just a theory. I'm just thinking about things. Big brain. Do I have a receding hairline? No. You know what? Big brain. Next question. Why do some girls admit feelings and then stop liking you after? So let me give you a little story arc. I'll draw a little picture of an arc for you, just to give you a sense of what I'm talking about. Girls will like someone and they will anticipate telling you that they like you all the way up until they actually do. So their anticipation levels will go up, right? And when their anticipation levels go up, their anxiety levels go up. So all these thoughts are racing, right? Like right before they tell you that they like you, and then they tell you, and then all that anticipation, all the anxiety, whatever the heck happens, it goes way down. They do like you, like that's a real thing, they will like you. But what will happen is after they tell you that, all the anticipation they had or whatever thoughts they were having just go away. So I feel like with those thoughts going away might actually go the feeling. But once they tell you they like you, it's no longer like a big deal. Does that make any sense? I'm not good at talking. Next question. Why do girls go to the bathroom together? Do they cheer each other on while they pee? Yes, we do. I'm gonna set it straight right here. If you do not cheer your friends on while they pee, you are a fake friend. Girls going to the bathroom together is mainly a security thing and it's mainly a safety thing. Girls pretty much always travel in pairs. It's just kind of a thing that we've kind of been taught like in society, I guess. You know how when you were kids, you guys had the buddy system? Girls just keep the buddy system for the rest of their freaking lives. And that's because, like, if something were to happen to one of the girls, the other girl could report back and be like, hey, something happened. You know what I mean? We usually travel in like 2s or 3s. I think anything more than that gets a little crowded. I also think girls go to the bathroom together to like talk in private. There was definitely one time in community college, I think that this girl was in like my sociology class or something. I literally like peeped my head in the room and I'm like, come here right now. I need to tell you something. I'm gonna spill some tea and I need to spill it right now. I don't know. It's just kind of a thing, but it's an important thing. It does the safety. Next question. How do you keep a woman interested in a conversation? So instead of talking about things that you like, talk about things that they like. For example, if you know that the person or the girl you like likes video games, or say the person likes makeup, or say the person likes a certain hobby, ask them questions about that hobby that they do. Don't start like completely talking about yourself unless they ask or unless it's appropriate. But I mean, everyone loves talking about themselves, so I would just say cater to the conversation towards the girl. If she asks questions about you, that's an extra bonus because she's interested. Okay, next question. Why is it that half of the media frames males for cheating and the other half frames females? Honestly, I don't think that one gender cheats more than another gender. I mean, I've definitely heard more stories about men cheating than women cheating. That's also just because like I'm a girl and most of my friends are straight females. So those are the stories I have. Like, I don't really have a lot of stories about girls cheating. So that doesn't mean I'm just gonna automatically say that men cheat more. I really don't think they do. I really think men and women are kind of even Steven on this one. Hate to break it to y'all. Why do some girls cancel last minute after saying yes to plans? I relate to this so hard. If I've ever canceled plans like super last minute with you, I just want to say I'm so sorry. I really don't mean to. It just happens. There's a very small little minority of people that canceled because something came up, something actually came up. But the rest of it is probably that they don't feel like it. They may not feel well that day. Some people are just too depressed to leave the house, which if you are like that, I relate to you on a spiritual level. I felt like that before and it sucks. I would not take it too personally because usually when girls do that, it's not because of you. It has something to do with them. This is the last question I'm going to answer, and it is, how much does physical appearance matter? This is another like very subjective question. I personally think that personality matters more. I feel like if you talk to someone and they have an amazing personality, their looks will kind of fall into place with the personality and it'll make them actually more attractive. But some people are very solely into looks, which I guess is fine. I mean, if you want to do that, like that's your business. That's not my business whatsoever. Wow, my throat is really dry after talking for a solid 20 minutes. But anyways, I hope I answered your questions. If you asked the questions, thank you so much for asking them. That's gonna be it today. If you guys like this video, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up, please. Pretty please. And subscribe to my channel down below, and also follow all my socials. They're also all down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.